here we could have an episode arising just from the trees. And so when the woman sing, the wind take form, and the Dakini whisper in your ears. And the wisdom of the Dakini, the women, the feminine, it's so very different, and I keep learning from it. Because it's really this moment in time that take you off your heels and throw your stomach in your mouth, and you don't know if you are in love or if you're shitting yourself, and this is really scary. Or maybe you should just relax, and it's all good. And it's very emotional, and yet it's not of the mind. It's not the mind that describes feelings or situation. It's just like this kiss. We speak in the tradition of Kashmir Shaivism, the teaching is passed from mouth to mouth, not mouth to ear, you know. And and maybe it's a mistake in translation that could always happen. So nothing must be taken too seriously neither. But if it wasn't, what does it mean? And it's the kiss. So perhaps the teacher was kissing the student. That's also possible. We don't know how intimate they would get. It also means that the truth is spoken and it imbibes space, and then you, with your next breath, are taking it in. And so the teaching moves mouth to mouth. That's why I invited you early to really learn to breathe with a full open mouth. All the time while you're listening to me, you see the wind picks up. And you take it in with your mouth open, and when you open the mouth, every single cell in your body opens like a mouth that breathes, oh kiss. And so it's really this feeling I just told you, this sudden excitement, oh she that seduces me, and for a moment I forget who I am, and I just open my mouth and she is coming so close, and perhaps she's about to kiss me. And it's that anticipation that happened just before the kiss, when the lips of the beloved are close and you are offering yourself and you know it's about to happen and you want it so badly. You can feel your whole body is gently lifting, reaching for the meeting. The heart is open. We go like completely vulnerable. The head tilts back a little bit. You know, you want to clear your face from your hair. The beloved is coming. The lips are protruding. And so there is this heightened state of being of the whole body. And on the other side, there is all you're preparing to receive. And the more you prepare, the more is there to give you. And if you don't prepare, you could receive the most amazing kiss and you're busy still talking about the shit that's going on in your mind and blah, 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 blah. No, perché? I was thinking, and we bash the teeth, you know, the awkward kisses. Because we pretend we don't know it's coming and we're going to look busy. You know that joke, Jesus is coming, look busy. We do this, you know, just in case I'm going to get what I really wanted. Let me talk about it. You know, I feel there is so much fear of really becoming so vulnerable with our desires to be met. And we don't want to say them in front of people, you know, we get shy. No, let's not really tell them what I really like, just in case you might get it. Because if you're not going to say it, for sure it's not going to come. If you say there is 50% chances more, and yet we don't say, what is this piece that comes around and makes more, maybe not ready, not good enough, whatever that is. And so there is this shyness, and the body closed in, and we look down, and maybe there is a kiss on the way, and we avoid it. It becomes really clumsy. And so the Dakini teaching for me are really this, to live every moment ready for that kiss. Always ready. No jewelry, you notice? No earrings, no necklace. Ready. Ready. It can come any moment. It's always here. And the moment you prepare yourself for it, you create the potential of this grace of seduction to come and imbibe you. Because when the kiss then happens, you become that which you are kissing. That's why we kiss. This is the attraction. We want to eat that other things that we want to, the person that we want to kiss. You know, there is my mouth start to be engaged and it's tasty. Basically, I'm getting aroused and my mouth water, my body becomes liquid. This is the erotic movement arising. And I like this in front of me so much that I want to have them inside of me, suck them in, swallow them. I did say with the breath, swallow reality. You know, and I was reading one book that is all about the commentary of the first sutra of the Spandakarika, just the first sutra, the whole book about it. They always say in the classic text, if you get the first sutra, you don't have to read the rest of the book. It's the most important one. But everybody miss it because it's too quick, too soon. It can't be all here. I need to read the whole book. The trick is going to come at the end. They're going to tell me the secret of reality. But in Tantrism, you see, we give everything at the beginning. And if you're ready, you catch it and you're done. You can go. You can leave. You don't have to suffer through the teaching. You don't have to spend a year on it. If you are ready, if your awareness is ready, bang! In the first sutra, you get it. And if not the first, the second, and the third, and if really not, okay, then you'll have the whole book. You can become intimate with the text also. And the texts have this quality of seduction and intimacy also. And so, I'm bringing so many things all at once. It's this quality of breathing, the knowledge, what you're reading. And so in this first sutra, it speaks about Shakti, opening her eyes, and the reality is destroyed or absorbed into her. She becomes aware of herself. So there is only she. And when she closed the eyes, manifestation happened. For a moment in time, she allowed not to be so self-centered, and then the whole of reality happened. And this is this breath in and out. It's ongoing. Time is round, is never linear. No one comes before the other. And in fact, even more so, they are intrinsic to each other. The presence and the dissolution. The presence and the dissolution. That breath. And she's described with the Sanskrit words that I don't remember. And that translate with she is tasting reality, but even more so, she is darting her tongue into reality. Yeah? Like her whole being, it's the kiss, the breath, the taste, and also the stimulation. She receives and stimulates reality at the same time. Darting. Is that darting? Isn't it a beautiful word? It's like a bird darting, with wings fluttering. That's her tongue. The truth, where she delivered the truth from. So, understanding the reality, it's a full erotic event for form. And we have access to this with our mouth, with our breathing. Every moment we open the mouth, there is a potential to the kiss. So do it with me while I talk to you. So the lips needs to be always soft. Check if you're tightening your lips. And you can help and soften your lips with your tongue, the tip of your tongue, and taste the flavor of your lips. And you can, while you do so, you can undulate the body, if your body is in a position that allows for that. And take a big breath in your own rhythm, but make sure when you fill with breath, you allow the lungs to expand. Is that kiss is coming, everything you wanted is that longing. And then the body completely deflates and surrender to she darting her tongue at you. So you're breathing her, tasting reality through your mouth, the humidity in the air, the taste of the wind mixed with the sunbeams, mixed with the leaves of this tree that is shading you and is whispering to you and is tickling you from the distance. You keep breathing everything like this. The awareness expand is here in your body sitting, and then is with me, with my voice talking to you, also kissing the sound of my voice and the words I'm using to touch you. And the more you allow every cell in your body to open and receive and kiss that which is being offered to the air, the more you can inform the erotic experience of your whole body exposed to truth in this moment in time. This garden is a dakini, and you're sitting in her lap, and she's licking you. And you choose if she's teasing you with the tip of her tongue, or just her wet tongue over your face, cheekbones, eyes, neck, cleavage. Maybe she's just like this wind or the sound of these leaves quivering. This is another word used to describe she, dakini. But even before dakini, just she, the feminine, the force of life, quiver. Spanda, the Spanda Karika, I teach from this school of thoughts that is deeply inspired by a book called the Spanda Karika. And Spanda means quivering, the quivering of reality that is ongoing. And it's also happening in my body, in your cell. And so I really love to use this image of the beloved coming to kiss me, because when I'm anticipating this kiss, it's very easy to feel my body quivering, my tummy and my lower back and the back of my neck. It just quivers to reality meeting me. And when you exhale, then you become the other one. You know, for a moment unaware of your own identity, letting go of your I. When you inhale, you're into this story I'm telling you. You're creating the possibility of reality. You are in one point I. This red dot is the I. Saskia, over there, I think on that little shelf, I wrote the red painting. You can all paint yourself whichever way you want. This is the I. The red dots in the forehead means I am of this. I am aware of this right now. I am aware of this body right now. I am aware of this moment right now. This is prayer. This is worship. And in this moment, I'm guiding you to become really aware of your awareness, the quivering in your body. Reality is kissing me right now. Bang, you are so present. If you're really going in the quivering, in this experience of, You know, you must have been some lover that you were really hot for. The neck, does anybody like to have the neck kissed? And you can do this to yourself, you know, like really, really expose your neck to space. Let the wind, we are so blessed, we have this wind, let it stroke you and kiss you. You can do this to yourself, touching your body with the tip of your finger, electric touch, activating, electrifying your body, the quivering, the tremoring of creation. Yeah? You know, you become so skilled at this. There is always a cat licking up your spine. And you can call in the man. Someday it's a tiger, if you like it. Someday it's a dakini in the shape of a little sunbird. You know, the dakini really come in the form with a half bird and half women for a long time. And so I love the idea of darting the tongue into space. The dakini as a little bird with a human head, coming and licking you, licking the sense of your sweat. When you are in the light, your body exudes sweets and the amrita of your body. Also, we do it in lovemaking. And so this is how the teaching really happened. You know, I start speaking like this because this is how the teaching of the tantric feminine lineage are happening. Your body, releasing your body in space. So, I keep losing myself out. I catch myself again. The first, I didn't even know I was going to speak about this stuff, but it's coming. So, this first sutra of the Spandakarika speak like this. And she opened the eyes and she's aware of herself. She's imbibed in her own experience of herself alive in reality. Reality is her. Reality happening. You know, we can use a lot of poetic language because we can't really nail the teaching. It's so dry. And if you want, you can go get the book and read it. But that's what it says. And sometimes the intellectuals spend so much time. To me, this is what it means. When I breathe in, I am. You know, the soul, Jivan, embody this vehicle as I inhale. I fill up. I get filled of soul, consciousness, love, presence, inspiration. We say inspire, expire in Italian. Life force, she, wisdom. And then exhale and you deflate yourself and you let yourself really go super soft and almost like you're folding into yourself, you that have no boundaries of a body ever shaping itself into the space that is surrounding you. And so you having the experience of also being nothing, no thing, completely empty and released. And these two together are in constant love making. And so when we breathe this way, the heart needs to start opening because the lung expands, there is more space. You know, we also have these bones, we call it the rib cage. What a terrible name. Huh? We have to find a new name for that. Really, help me, doctor. Meditate upon this stuff. Give me ideas. Because, you know, it's a holder of the most precious organ in our bodies, the lung, the love cocoon. So it's a cocoon, it's a love cocoon, and it's protected, rightly so, but hopefully we can stop caging it. And you know what we do when you go into an old house that has been closed for a very long time, and it's dark, and it's got a spider web, and there's no light, it smells a little bit. We go in and we open the window. Wow! pull the curtains, open the window. Open the window, yes, it's called window. The moment of doubt. The light come in, the wind come in, the hot sun come in, the birds are flying, the room come alive, yeah? So I want to invite you to close your eyes and with your next breath, open those windows in your love cocoon, in this rib home nest. And stretch the intercostal muscle. Those are the windows you are opening. Really stretch the back of the body. Let the light in, the air in. And then when you exhale, you can start dancing in the empty room. Yeah, you empty this big room. It's like the Sistine Chapel. It's massive. And now your red, throbbing heart, quivering heart, to stay in theme with the wisdom of She, with the essence of reality. You also have a quivering organs, it's called the heart, throbs in rhythm. From the moment you took the first breath, throughout every single breath, every single moment in your life, think about it just for a moment, rest in it. Gratitude. This birth, this red-chested, petiroso bird, big heart, in your joy, in your sorrow, in your fear, in your solitude, in your despair, in your extreme excitement, in your dream, in your waking, in your sleeping, in your loving, in your eating, in your driving, in your dancing, in your vomiting, in your shitting, in your showering, in your every domestic, mundane, and yet divine moment of being alive, this heart is been darting his tongue into reality with every beat. Fascinating wonderment, these humans that we are. And so this heart now has space in this Sistine Chapel of your rib cocoon, love cocoon. And it can dance and move. You can imagine painting inside your lungs, the shape of your lungs. Imagine the patterns of color. What colors are your lung for you in this moment? Close your eyes, sense it. What colors? You can say it loud. Blue, green, purple, yellow, indigo, transparent, whatever, rainbow. And then in the exhale, you forget about everything. You release yourself into space. We're doing and preparing you for this practice called Tandava. And we use these words a lot. Release yourself into space. What does that mean? You might want to start using your arm to understand this movement. From the heart and the lungs that expand. You see, when the lungs start expanding, my body can find freedom sideways. Because when you open this wing of this rib, that is not a cage anymore, she likes to also kiss reality. The rib and the lungs inside the ribs, from the back, from the side. So with every breath, oh, my breast, my armpit, the soft skin underneath my arms. Now everything is breathing, is exposed, tenderly so, to the beloved. You see, we go in full circle. You thought you were kissing only from your lips. You're kissing from your whole body. But make sure your lips are always soft and gently parted. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Very important. Relax your tongue. The back of your tongue, where the tongue becomes the throat. When you relax the back of the tongue, the head relaxes. the mind relax. You can really let go of thinking, and you can rest into sensation. Thick, deep, sticky sensation, rich sensation through the breath. If you catch yourself thinking, take another breath. You see, the breathing is really important because it keeps emptying this other cage called the head, the thinking mind. And in Tantrism, we understand that mind sits in every cell of my body, every single cell in my body. And that's the mind I want to activate through kissing. Isn't it lovely to learn this wisdom? And you know, the only test at the end, if you study well enough, is the level of your joy. You know, if you're happy, you're a good student. You don't need any teacher to mark you. You know, happiness is the measure of intelligence. One of my teachers taught me in the Tantra Yoga. You know, if you are happy, truly, truly happy, then you are really clever. You've done something really right in your life. And there was one student that said, yeah, but after being happy, what's after? You know, once you're happy, and then what? And then? And he used to say, you be happy first. Then let's see if you have the same question. You're not happy yet. That's why you're full of questions. After happiness, there is nothing. There is just joy, you know. Then have a happy life. That's all. And life can be so simple. Don't change anything. If you're happy, stay happy. Don't look for further teaching. Stop it there. Also, if you have it, enjoy. Rest there. And then make love to this yogini darting her tongue at you at all time. And so the arms start to come up because, you know, I don't know you, but my body really feels free when I start to offer the side of my ribcage into space. And this is the shape of the Dakini we see in the iconography of northern Tibet, and sometimes they're like dragons, and sometimes naked, sometimes full of ornaments. And sometimes the legs are also up, sometimes they sit. You see, one leg is up because she's not completely relaxed. It's darting, you know, this tongue. She's not falling asleep. She's very relaxed, but alert. That's the arising. Life is always imbibed of this arising. You have to be alert to that. You can't dismiss it otherwise. Love making doesn't just happen to you. You have to co-create, make yourself available, make yourself naked to begin with if you want to make love. And so, breath again. Every time when you exhale, you become naked. You imbibe yourself of naked awareness. So, when we do the Tandava, we invite the practitioner to imagine himself, herself, naked, floating in space. That is midnight blue, dark blue space. And you can also imagine yourself painted blue, your whole body blue. You become space moving itself. And so if you begin from this space where the heart, and I want you to really keep your eyes closed and start to visualize. Tantra is the practice of the artists. So color, form, texture, bring it on. Whatever is your narrative, it's going to be completely different for each and every one of us. Bring your turn on here. You know, I practice Tantra because it really turns me on. The images, the color, the iconography. Something happened to my body that my body opens. And so you find your own. It might be more Japanese or Nordic or really African color. Whatever your body inspires. When we speak about throbbing hearts, reality licking you, this heart cocoon opening and becoming free, the window opening, the window of your being. and releasing your body into space. Mean you're not holding on to your body. You have no body. There is nobody here. And then in the next inhale, oh, here I am. Oh, here I am, beloved. Yes, here I am. And then you lose yourself again in the exhale. So this is the movement of love making, yeah? Penetrating and being penetrated. Being penetrated by reality when the breath comes in. And when I give of myself in the breath into space, I penetrate through my surrender in the exhale. I penetrate through surrendering. Take me, take me. Here I'm moving into space. I release the essence of me to become particle of space and inform everything they meet. Maybe trees, wind, animals, sea, other people, everything. The ground you sit on, the color you imagine it, they have your flavor and your essence. And then becomes this big wave that moves, and someone will pick it up with their next inhale, a piece of you. We contaminate each other, we seduce each other. You know, this is the dance of seduction, the yogini. Shakti sat under the Jagamba tree, a little bit like we are sitting. And I trained in classical Indian dance for a few years. And she was doing this dance of seduction. She was painting her nipples and her breasts with sandalwood paste. She was offering her milk of consciousness to her beloved, and reality at large is her beloved. And what is she saying really in her curvaceous beauty under the tree, alluring at Shiva with her big eyes? In the Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, Shiva calls her gazelle eyes. She's got big, alluring eyes. And she says, come here, here, right here, inside this form. So she's telling Shiva consciousness, come and embody form. Come and penetrate me so that my form and my expression can be imbibed with consciousness and keep this ongoing dance of creation that feels like a lovemaking. That's what Anand means, bliss on a cosmic level. On our human level is translated as kama. Kama is the desire that I express by being human, and also is the desire that the Creator had that created me. And so it's my human imprinted. We are moved by desire. And when it's twisted, it becomes fear. Fear, we are scared, we lose desire, we want to be loved, and lack of love is terrifying. So desire move all our movement, fulfilled or unfulfilled. And so the Tandava still is this dance of desire and longing to be free, to be everything, to be at one with everything, to be inside everything and everyone, to understand reality is to be inside it so intimately, like penetrate reality. Then you know it, not from here, but from the body. When you make love with someone really intimately, you know them. You know something about them. It's not, logic is not linear. And so this is the knowing we're looking for in Tantrism, in the feminine lineage, because it's she. So the teaching choose this symbol of she that says, come consciousness, enter me, And so she says, kiss me, beloved, kiss me. I'm ready, I'm soft, I'll take you, I receive you. I don't know what form you're taking. I give you my whole being. So the expansion of the breath, it's paramount. I think this is the big piece I really wanted to give you today. And then the breath moves through the body. See how it opens the body. Now I'm breathing with my armpits that are always closed in, because we walk like this, we sit like this, we eat like this, we shake hand, we lean on table. What else do we do? Always like this. We even make love like this. Hardly we go, in ecstatic joy. You know? And like this is the moment the body wants to stretch open, let it. If this possesses you, be possessed by the Dakini, and you can be the one that darts her tongue, the tongue that comes out of all the mouths that are in your body. Every cell is a mouth that is reality. So when you explode and expand in space, every cell, it's tasting the humidity of this moment. Is erotic. Free yourself. Sometimes you feel you're possessed and you are in the doing, and sometimes you surrender. And now she's on the other side, darting, licking all the most sensitive part, the palm of your hand, the rim of your wrist, here. Yeah, so soft. You can do it to yourself too, and smell yourself for a moment. We're going to do all of this now. I'm going to put some music and invite you to explore in this way. Your lips along your naked body. What a blessing. What an amazing experience to be embodied. This is the only reason why we have a body. We can taste it and smelling and set it free and allow that sense of cosmic body. The body becomes big like the universe. And yet it contains you in the middle of it, painted blue, dancing naked. And so I want to invite you throughout the Tandava to have a lot of breath in your lungs. When you breathe fully, it would lift your rib cage. When you lift the rib cage, it's going to free your shoulder, your arms, your armpits will free your elbow and your wrist and your finger, ever so soft finger like cats playing in space, purring. Feeling big finger stroking reality. Reality has a presence and she's catching you as you're surrendering. Okay, I'm going to play you some music. Let's drop into this.